Okay, you guys asked for it, so I'm going to give it to you. Turki Alalshikh'S, Terence Crawford, Canelo Alvarez, him in between the two, His Excellency telling us, informing us of the big day, September 12th, between the two undisputed champions. And a lot of people is asking me about the hand holding. You know, first of all, I don't know. We're living in a society that everything that someone does of the same sex to someone else is always considered gay. And it's like, what's all the homophobic stuff coming from, man? I mean, Turki Alalshikh'S, Canelo Alvarez, and Terence Crawford. He would have probably held both of their hands. You know why he didn't do that? It's because Canelo Alvarez had gloves on. Okay? Terence Crawford did not. It's the equivalent of a referee that holds the fighters. He has both of those fighters. He's in between both fighters, you know, and, you know, they raise either hand and that's what they do. You know what I mean? Nobody says shit about that. Now, all of a sudden, Turki Alalshikh'S, oh, man, he's doing some suspect stuff. And I'm like, no, bro, I didn't see that at all. I seen that, and it meant nothing to me. As a matter of fact, people that talked about gaydar and all this stuff, I ripped that shit out a long time ago, because in this days and age, you know, where everything is supposed to be free and almighty and liberal and whatever, I don't think that shit would matter. Right? But no, I didn't see anything like that. That didn't really detect me like, that looks kind of suspect. No, it didn't at all. It's just people look for certain things, you know, and also a lot of times people are unaware of what other people see appropriate and not appropriate. You know what I'm saying? So Turki Alalshikh'S was there to present the big fight that we've been talking about the last 2 years now, and it's actually going to happen. That's what he was doing. You see what I mean? So I don't see anything else, you know, besides that to me. I think it's stupid. I think it's dumb. I think it's paranoid. Again, I think a lot of this stuff is crazy because, you know, we have these guys that are going to battle, that are going to fight. You know, I don't see where all this other stuff, distractions, because that's what they are coming up about. You know, the pause. It's like, listen, you don't have to go pause. You don't say any of that. I mean, you just, bro, it is what it is. You know, it's a fact of being confident in who you are as a person. You know, if something about that raises red flags, then maybe your head is in the wrong place. You ever heard the saying, get out of the gutter? I think you should, you know, because I don't think about sex when you talk about promoters and fighters. You don't even put them in the same category. You see what I mean? So I don't see what this is about. I think it's stupid. I think it's dumb. I think it's a distraction. I think people need to get their head out of the gutter. And I do think we need to appreciate what is here right now. And it's Turki Alalshikh'S trying to give us the best fights and pay these fighters what they're worth because they put their lives on the line for our entertainment. That's my counterpunch. Of course, please subscribe. Tell me what you think. Peace.